वनक्कम, मैं हैदर अली सैयद आसिफगम से यूनाइटेड अंडर तमिल सेवा।
Neither the word Trinity nor the explicit doctrine appears in the New Testament, nor did Jesus and his followers intend to contradict the Shema in the Hebrew Scriptures. Hear, O Israel! The Lord our God is one Lord. Deuteronomy chapter 6 verse 4.
When word Trinity is not a part of the Holy Bible nor Jesus Christ mentioned anything about three-in-one a Trinity concept. Why Bible thumpers spreading Trinity a three-in-one concept across globe? What is the history of three-in-one concept, where it was originated, to whom does the three-in-one concept applies to? Is it God or is it human being? Before going into this topic we have to understand the story of Earth.
As we all come from common ancestry, the question were we human hunter-gatherer and later evolved to become civilized as preached by media? Or we human were living in an highly advanced civilization which modern science talks about and wants to achieve it?
Analyzing both the situation, we find that both are right. As Seth was the favored one while Cain the cursed one.
Seth the blessed one. Seth alias Siva, the third son of Adam, and his brothers consisting of melanated people lived in an advanced civilization called Tamil Pandyan Sangam, which today's science wants to achieve it. Modern science don't want to give credit to God and Siva, so they came out with the concept of aliens.
Cain the cursed one. On other side Cain the first son of Black Adam speaking Tamil language. Cain become hunter-gatherer society, as Cain was cursed and banished from cradle of civilization. As he committed the first murder by killing second son of Adam named Abel. Cain committed first murder due to color. So bloodline of Cain were hunter-gatherer cannibal society. A nation without any God guidance.
How many yugas are there among mankind? In other words, how many ages are there among mankind? The age or yugas concept again is right. The only difference is between Seth colonies and for Cain bloodline.
Among Tamil Pandyan colonies they had two yugas or ages. They are as follows. 1. Satyugam, the age of good administrator who lived by God-guided path called Asivagam, which was given to first Siddhar Siva alias Seth. The other age among Pandyan colonies was Kalyugam, which means age of a bad administration.
The four yugas concept, in other words the four ages, is actually telling the history of Cain bloodline. Telling how from Ice Age they evolved to become civilized.
Before deluge world can be divided into two groups. First group is Seth alias Siva, Siva the Blessed One. His colonies living in advanced civilization with good rulers and sometime with bad rulers. And the other group is of Cain the Cursed One, whose bloodline living under wrath facing their ancestral karma.
Quran chapter 1 verse 6 to 7 talks about straight path and about the favored one. The straight path mentioned in Quran, that is God-guided path called Asivagam. The favor one refer to Siva, whom God taught by pen, giving information on all subjects. God also appointed Siva alias Seth, chosen as representative of God on earth.
Quran chapter 2 verse 30 confirms Tamil tradition which says first Sivan a God representative on earth, the first Pandyan is Siva alias Seth. And Quran chapter 96 verse 1 to 5 confirms Tamil tradition which says God taught by pen, giving all information on all subjects to first Siddhar Siva alias Seth.
When Quran chapter 1 says people under wrath, it refers to bloodline of Cain who are facing the karma of their forefather. Cain is the first antichrist or anti-spiritual person. Coming of Antichrist means bloodline of Cain coming and settling down among Pandyan colonies at Iranian plateau. This event happened around 3000 BC.
Sri Krishna around 5000 BC during Mahabharat war prophesied about Greater Kalyugam. Greater Kalyugam means a long period of bad administration among the Pandyan colonies. Bible gives additional information about Greater Kalyugam, wherein Bible Daniel chapter 7 talks about 4 beastly regime who would prolong the Greater Kalyugam.
When in 3000 BC bloodline of Cain settled among the Pandyan colonies at Iranian plateau, it was Tamil Pandyan colonies who civilized those barbaric people from bloodline of Cain. After getting civilized, those barbaric Caucasian nomads started a secret society called Mitraism around 1500 BC.
This secret society called Mitraism had one agenda, that is to kill the bull. Kill the bull means end Tamil Pandyan colonies' way of life called Asivagam. Pandyan colonies lived by Asivagam principles which given to first Siddhar Siva. Whole world followed God-guided path which given to first Siddhar Siva. Except for bloodline of Cain.
Secret society called Mitraism understood the principles of God-guided path called Asivagam. And later they created anti-policies out of the policies of Asivagam, which taken from the Pandyan colonies.
To market their anti-spiritual policy among the Pandyan colonies, they killed many Siddhas and pathfinders, thus pushing son of soil into the age of painful torment. Quran chapter 11 verse 48 reminds about Greater Kalyugam.
One of the policy of Asivagam is 3-in-1, which Mitraism secret society took it and interpolated the 3-in-1 concept. In Asivagam concept of God is one and only, while human being are 3-in-1.
We human are having 3 elements in one body. We consist of earthly material, we consist of God particle, and we have DNA, the blueprint of life. And through meditation one can activate Kundalini Chakra awakening and become image of God.
In Asivagam one don't need a mediator to connect oneself with God. Bible too reminds about image of God and about first Siddhar and first Pandyan in Genesis chapter 1 verse 26 to 27. I read.
Then God said, "Let us make man in our image, according to our likeness. And let them rule over the fish of the sea and over the birds of the sky and over the cattle and over all the earth. And over every creeping thing that creeps on the earth." God created man in his own image, in the image of God he created him, male and female he created them.
From this verse we can see Asivagam principles in Tamil tradition. When Bible says let us make man in our image, it refers to first Siddha Siva alias Seth, who become the first human to activate Kundalini Chakra, thus becoming image of God.
When Bible says, according to our likeness, it means God is the most knowledgeable. As per Tamil tradition, God taught by pen, giving Siva all information on all subjects, thus likeness of God means in knowledge.
When Bible says and let them rule over, as per Tamil tradition first Siva become the first Pandyan. He ruled the first Tamil Sangam. Like Quran, Bible too confirms Tamil tradition.
Since all priestly cults are created by secret society called Mitraism, majority of those priestly cults have the concept of 3-in-1. First it was Indra Varun Mitra, the 3-in-1, which in India under Brahmanism become as Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, they are not 3 but 1, and under Roman Catholic the interpolated version of 3-in-1 become Father, Son and Holy Ghost.
Does Bible talks about Trinity? Neither the word Trinity nor the explicit doctrine appears in the New Testament. Nor did Jesus and his followers intend to contradict the Shema in the Hebrew scriptures. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord, Deuteronomy chapter 6 verse 4. So 3-in-1 concept of Asivagam applies to human being, not to God.
Be beware of fake preachers who are preaching Trimurti Trinity doctrine of Mitraism secret society. How Trimurti, a 3-in-1, was used by Persian Brahmins to take over native Koil and native Kuldevam.
Persang Brahmins, they inserted avatar of either Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh into the natives' Kuldevam. The Persian Brahmins got access to local Koil. Then they took away power from the natives and through principles of Varnadharma and Manu Sastra pushed the natives to the era of untouchability.
Koil in Tamil tradition means house of administration. Persian Brahmins convert house of administration into house of God. Remember, some invaders rule by arms and ammunition, but Caucasian settlers ruling Pandyan colonies by policies which are anti to Asivagam.
Remember, Greater Kalyugam is extending because of policies which are anti to Asivagam principles. To end Greater Kalyugam, one has to return back to straight path Asivagam given by God to first Siddhar Siva.
Vanakkam. Thank you.